It has an engine light. Now let's try and sort that out. As you can see, my car has an engine light on right over there. What I've done is I've hooked up this scanner. Here it is. Does it say read codes, stored codes, intake air temperature sensor circuit high bank 1. So after looking up on the internet, I went to this website, Transmission HQ, and so far this is what it says. The code is P0113, and it says the most likely cause intake air temperature sensor is bad and needs to be replaced. It's good, but oil has contaminated it on the tip. Wiring harness has been damaged or shorted. And then another website says several causes can trigger the error code P0113. It says the sensors might need to be cleaned and adjusted. That's the intake air temperature sensor. A dirty air filter can cause said code. Complications, damage or corroded wiring also result in that code. And a faulty PCM, which is basically the computer. So I'm going to start with a dirty air filter because I know it's really dirty. I've seen it, and I'm going to try and change that and see if that fixes the problem. Then I'm going to go down the list until hopefully we get to what the problem is. So here I am with a gold filter I just bought from Napa. I'm going to open my intake and try and change it, see if that fixes the problem. So let's do that now. Just going to loosen that up. Yes, Baba. There we go. Got that off. Next up, some tabs back here. Need to take off. And finally, we get to the filter. Woo! It's nasty. Alright, here's the new filter. Just gonna try and see if it fits. I mean, it fits. Alright, we got it in there. Nice and tight. It fit nicely. Looks like it's good. So just checking everything. Yes, Baba? Oh, you have? Good job, Baba. Good job. Checking the sensors. That's my son telling me he's fixing something over here, as you can see. Say hi, Baba. Say hi, guys. It is mouthful of food. All right. Okay, let's go try it out, see if that cleared the engine code, see if that worked. So I'm back in the car. I'm gonna start it, see if the engine light is gone. See, it's still there. So the engine light is still there. As you've previously seen, that didn't work. So what I did is I took out the air filter altogether, and I'm gonna test and see if it works without it. So, remote start the car. The engine light is back. Okay, so I'm back again. I changed the filter. That didn't work. So we got the engine light. So the next thing they said, the code says, is the MAF sensor. So this is the intake, right? The air intake. And here's the sensor. Forgive me, my hands are ashy. Been working out here. So this is the sensor, and I've removed the harness that connects to the sensor. So the way it works is when you turn on the engine, power comes through here to the sensor, and the sensor then turns on. And so you see I've hooked this up to my multimeter, set it on 6 volts. So when you turn the engine on, at least 5 volts or some voltage is supposed to come through here to send the power to the sensor, right? but as you can see, ain't no voltage coming in. It's 0 0. So what that means is there's probably a short somewhere, which in turn the power doesn't get here because, you know, the wire is shorted somewhere. Either it's a fuse or the wire is just burnt or something. So when the power is not coming here, the sensor is not going to work. So some troubleshooting I did straight off the bat. This wire is very firm back here, right, as you can see. But as you go here to the front, it becomes very flimsy, especially here. So, and the wire does look like it's burnt. So my guess is the short is literally over here. So I'm gonna cut one of these wires, test it again, and then move on from there. All right, here we are back again. As you can see, I've left the blue wire in, connected it here, and then I stripped the brown wire and connected it over there. And now I'm gonna turn on the ignition and see if the voltage goes up. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna cut the blue wire and do that again, see what happens. So as you can see, still no reading. Change that to 9. Nothing. Nothing. All right, I'm gonna turn it off and try with the blue wire. Okay guys, so I'm back again, and I don't know what to say. It's saying it's reading voltage now, but it's saying 76 volts, which is clearly impossible, but at least it's reading something. So let me try different I don't know what you call these plugs and see what happens. My multimeter was giving me some very weird readings, so this one, then I tried this one, still the same thing, turn that off. And so this one is finally giving me some readings. So got some good news now. You can hear that the engine is on ignition. As you can see, it's hooked up and we got some voltage. So this is the final result out here. I ended up cutting the wires and then connecting them back again, and sure enough, the problem was the brown wire and the blue wire, they both were not good. So I just cut them and connecting them back. I'm gonna test the vehicle, see what happens. So now I'm gonna start the car and we'll see what happens. Engine light is gone. Car started without a problem. So that tells me it should be fixed. And normally it was coming on for just a few, actually seconds, but now it's on. So that's a good thing. For anybody wondering, I tipped it up all nicely, no exposed wires. It's back to good working condition. So I didn't leave it like that. Hope you're able to learn something. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.